Hi, my name is Barbara Galley. I'm a computer science, middle school math, and middle school advisory teacher at Cardinal Arroyo School. I'm excited to share my innovative idea because I have seen the learning and growth students have gained out of this experience. At Cardinal, middle school students attend advisory class twice a week. The goal of this class is to help students succeed academically and as individuals. With that in mind, I developed Project Community Service Proposal. It begins with me spending time talking to them about humanitarianism, compassion, and what it means to help out in your community and how it serves us as a whole community. They begin by doing research on local organizations that help out in the community, bringing about awareness of the struggles in the community that they may not have been aware of. Once they have chosen an organization they would like to support, they must investigate what it is that their organization needs. Then they will begin the next step, which is the focus of this project: how to present their idea. Students will now use their writing skills to compose a persuasive writing document that explains their organization, why it's important to them, why they believe they're the right person to support this organization, and how our school can support them and that organization. This is the proposal of the idea. Once completed, they will use the skills learned using Google Calendars to set up a meeting with the head of school to present their proposal. This means they'll be using their debate and public speaking skills to present their idea and persuade our head of school to approve their idea so that they can facilitate it throughout the school. Once that's approved, it's time for them to get the word out into the community. Students once again use their computer science skills by creating flyers in Canva or Google Drawing. They then share these documents with the Director of Communications and the Director of Social Media, so their flyer can be posted and shared with the Cardinal community. Then they're required to use Google Sites to create a call to action site that explains their cause along with what they're looking for as a community of support. Lastly, they announce their call to the Cardinal community to support their cause at our school-wide assembly. This ensures that all students from grades K through 8 are aware of their organization and their benefit collection. As items are received, students are tasked to create a spreadsheet in Google Sheets that lists each individual item contributed, along with an estimated price of each item, followed by a grand total of all items donated. This uses their mathematical skills, along with their ability to create equations that will be used as formulas in Google Sheets, a skill they will definitely be using in the future. Students have now reached their favorite part, delivery of the donated items. Once again, they'll go back to Google Calendars and arrange a meeting to meet with the organization and deliver the items. Upon arrival, they will use their speech skills to introduce themselves to the organization members and present them with the donations. With that, they've reached the final step of their project proposal, the closeout and lessons learned. In the closeout and lessons learned part of this proposal, students will meet with me to discuss things that occurred during this whole time of planning. We'll talk about things that went well, things that could be improved, and where we see this plan going in the future. Once this is complete, I create a ringed product that will have all of the materials produced throughout the proposal project. This will be a personal keepsake, or maybe even something they can include in their future personal portfolio. As these students transition into high school, they may want to start a club on campus or introduce a fundraising idea for their activity. They may become entrepreneurs and need to seek out endorsement, financial investors, or sponsors. If they're in the field of medicine, they may want to do research and need funding to support their research. As engineers, they will have to present to customers why their idea is the best choice over their competitors. These will all put to use the skills of creating a proposal. My hope is that these students will remember what they have learned while doing this project, creating young adults that bring about change, and most of all, bringing innovation to our future.